Big G here, bringing you another video, and today, Phasmophobia. I apologize, I have the hiccups, but we're gonna try to get to level 100, and I know that's probably gonna take forever because I'm only level 9. I'm gonna do a couple of investigations, hopefully successful ones. If I don't get a successful investigation, we're just gonna keep going until we get one. So. I like to be on professional difficulty because the other ones are like way too hard and like you can't get th 3 pieces of evidence. So I say on professional difficulty. I gotta make sure that I got everything, and I do. And I'm gonna add them to the truck. I finally got the level 90 crucifix, so I got all the pieces of Tier 3 equipment, which is really nice. I never use the sanity medication. That's pretty much useless, so I never use that. Tanglewood Drive is where I like to go the most because it's a small map and it's very easy. I know where all the cursed objects are and stuff like that. But I also go to Willow Street because that's another small thing. Camp Woodwind, I go there sometimes, but it's kind of creepy because there's not a whole lot of places to go to, and then these are all the big maps. I never go there. And then Ridgeview Court, I never go there. Edgefield Road, I don't go there. So I only do these other maps if I'm playing with other people. So when I'm playing by myself, I do Tanglewood and Willow Street. But we're gonna start with Tanglewood. So here we go.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Okay, so reports of violence. Alright, we got the fuse boxes in the garage. Alright, let's see. EMF, microphone, and capture a photo of the ghost. Easy. Alright. EMF. Put back microphone. Alright. Easy peasy. Now, what I like to do first is I like to find the bone, because you get money for that. Make sure you take a picture of it before you pick it up, and we're going to try and find the cursed object too. So those are the first things that we're going to do. While also turning on the fuse box. And it's in the garage, so we're going to do that first. Turn on the fuse box, and then we're going to turn on the light. Look for the bone and the cursed object. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in here. So next we're gonna do the kitchen. Looking for a bone and a cursed object. No monkey hand in there, so no cursed object in here. Alright, we're gonna go in the basement next. And we have a summoning circle and the bone. Perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna try and get some EMF reading again. So we're gonna go around and do some of that. We're gonna turn on the rest of the lights so that sanity doesn't go down. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna go in here. This is a bathroom. Doesn't look like we have anything. Basement door is open. So are they down in the basement then? No. Basement door is open. I was pretty sure I closed this like that. I don't really have any EMF readings as of now. Let's go back in the garage and see if nothing. Alright, let's try these back bedrooms here and see if we can get any activity. Doesn't look like anything in here. Let's try the bathroom. None activity. Alright, we're gonna try the nursery. See if we can get some activity in the nursery. And it doesn't look like we got anything at all. Alright, so we're just gonna keep walking around and hopefully we get something going on here. I think first thing I gotta do is I gotta try to find what room the ghost is in. I haven't done that yet. So I don't really know. So we're gonna bring out the parabolic microphone. Lights are flickering in the basement. So let's try and see. I'm not getting nothing. That is the fan upstairs. That's what that is. Oh, I heard that. That was in here. That was in here, I think, wasn't it? Now, see, I heard that, and is that coming from that room? Alright, well, let's see. I don't know where those noises are coming from, because oh, I heard that. Okay. Oh, okay. It's in the kitchen. Alright. Alright, so we're in the kitchen. So let's go back on the truck and get some more equipment. We'll go from there. So you can pick 3 pieces of equipment to take with you. You can use the camera and take pictures and stuff like that. So that's always nice. And then you can grab gear off of here and use it for your investigation. So I'm gonna take the crucifix and salt. I like to put salt down because salt can track where the ghost is, and if he walks across it, it'll be it'll show. Salt down and the ghost is not there, then that means that you have the wrong location for where the ghost is. And I think the ghost was in that room. So we're gonna have to see. Alright, let's do this and that. So I like to bring 2 crucifixes because they cover more area if a ghost is nearby. So that's always good. Alright. So the UV, we look for handprints, fingerprints, you know, whatever there is. So I did put the salt down, but it looks like the ghost is not going to be in this area. I think I said the ghost was in the kitchen, so I don't know why I put down the crucifixes over in that area. Because I think the ghost is in the kitchen. So... Oh, I heard that. So I take a picture of that. Oh, oh shit. Oh no, no, oh damn it. I'm dead. And that's another thing you have to be careful for. The ghost can hunt you and kill you. So, man. And if you die, you lose everything. You lose all your equipment and everything. Okay, so the ghost was a Morai. I mean, I got a little bit of money, but like, it says here you died, and then minus 50%. So you lose half of your money for one, and you lose all your equipment. So I gotta buy all the equipment back. So I had 2 crucifixes, incense, playback microphone, salt, tripod, photo camera, 2 motion sensors, igniter, and a firelight. Alright. So we're gonna try this again. Why is my thing drifting like that? Okay, I don't want my cursor to drift like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna test it, see if it still drifts. Yeah, it's drifting. Why is it drifting? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So why is that doing that? Hold on, I'm gonna do a... There. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna go back to Tanglewood and try to get a successful investigation this time.
Check your equipment, get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Okay, no reports, but keep an eye out. So, fuse boxes in the garage again. Incense this time, firelight, and motion sensor. Alright, so I need the incense, the firelight, and the motion sensor. Alright. So let's just drop these for now, and we're going to grab the camera and this. Alright, so like I said before, we're going to get the cursed object and the bone after we get the fuse box. Always do the fuse box first. And then if you press L3, you can run. So that's always good. You can always run in case the ghost is coming after you. Alright, so let's turn the lights on. Okay, no voodoo doll, that would be right here. That's not here. Don't see any bones anywhere. Okay, so that's good. Now we're gonna try the kitchen. And we have a bone. There we go. Take a picture and pick it up. No monkey hand. Alright, so we're gonna go down in the basement. No mirror. The mirror is usually over there on the wall. Down in the basement, sometimes there's a summoning circle here, but it's not here. Other times there is a Ouija board right here, and that's not there, so the basement is good. Turn on the rest of these lights. So it looks like the cursed object is gonna be the music box in the nursery. No. Okay. Alright, I don't know what I'm missing. Unless I'm missing something, I don't really know. Let's look at overview, photos. I only found the bone, I didn't find anything else. But let's pause this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright. So, we're gonna try and find the cursed object here. So... Oh. What I got? Oh! Not entirely sure if I got him or not. I think I did, but that's okay. Alright, let's turn this back on and this back on. So, no music box, which is strange. Oh, I think I know what it is. Tarot cards. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're good. Alright, now I'm gonna try and find the ghost room, even though I had a ghost event there. But I think the ghost is gonna be back there, and the door is shut. Why is the door shut? There we go. There we go. That's a handprint. We'll take a picture of that, and that counts as evidence. So we'll go in our evidence tab, and we'll mark it because that was evidence. And we're gonna try and get 3 pieces of evidence, and then we'll mark what kind of ghost it is. Now notice when you check it, it'll tell you what kind of ghost it is. If you hit this again, it'll cross it off, and then the list changes. And then if you hit it again, then that means that it's still there, and then you have all these different types of ghosts that it could be. But we did get ultraviolet, so we're going to check that. So the ghost could be a poltergeist, a banshee, a djinn, a phantom, a goyo, a mimic, an obaki, a hantu, a demon, or a myling. But we have to get 2 more pieces of evidence to be absolutely sure. Once we get 3 pieces of evidence, then we go back on the truck over here. We'll get back on the truck, and then you press R2 on this, and then you leave, and hopefully you get some money. And if you do the optional objectives, you get some extra money there. So we know where the ghost is. So now we can grab we can put that down. I got the motion sensor already. We're gonna cleanse with incense, and incense is gonna be this bad boy right here. And make sure you grab a lighter so that you can light it. And oh, he turned the lamp back on in there. So I'm gonna go back in there, and I'm gonna cleanse the place, cleanse the area. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna cleanse. So we're gonna cleanse the area like that. Okay. Oh, I got knocks on the window there. We're gonna put the motion sensor down. Open the closet right behind me. We're gonna close this. Alright. So now what we can do is we can go get the other stuff. We'll go do that. Alright. So the last thing we needed to do is to blow out a firelight. So you just grab the firelight. And then we're going to go back in there. Oh, we got some flickering lights there. When you see the flickering lights, that means the ghost is walking in that area. So you gotta kind of be careful. That's the motion sensor, so when it's flashing like that, that means the ghost is right there. Oh, the ghost is right in front of me now. So, I got that. So now, instead of going on there, I can look at this and see if I can watch what the ghost is doing. Okay, motion sensor is detecting the ghost is over here somewhere. Alright, let's see. What we got? That's the firelight, and if it goes out, that means the ghost blew it out. So, alright, looks like he's... Yep, he just blew it out. Alright. So, I was able to get all 3 of the objectives done, so that's a little bit of extra money right there. I can put that down. Okay, I still have the camera. Let's put some crucifixes down. That beep is the motion sensor going off, so the ghost is walking into the motion sensor's range. Put my crucifixes down for some protection. You always want to have protection, because if you don't have protection, the ghost can easily kill you. Crucifixes help a lot because they prevent the ghost from hunting and killing you. If they catch the ghost, then the crucifix will catch on fire. So you gotta be careful of that. Let's see. This time I'm gonna bring in the salt. Let's try and get some freezing temperatures. Alright, so let's try this out. And remember, we have to get 3 pieces of evidence, and I only got 1. So I gotta get 2 more pieces of evidence, and then hopefully we get a good investigation. And I can see my breath, so that means there's probably gonna end up being freezing temperatures. So let's see. 36 degrees there. Oh, 34. 34. Not quite freezing. And he walked in the salt. So that's good. And if the ghost walks in salt, then that means that it is not a wraith, because wraiths float in the air. So it's not a wraith because it walked in the salt. We didn't get any freezing temperatures, so we crossed that off. Alright, we crossed that off because we didn't get any freezing temperatures. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try the spirit box and the EMF. I like to try the EMF. So, oh, we got 2, 3, EMF 2 and 3. So we did get some EMF activity, which is good. He walked in the salt some more. He opened that. Alright, let's so I got 2 and 3. I didn't get a 5.
Attack.
Oh, so we got the ghost talking on the spirit box, so we'll cross that off. So it's either going to be a poltergeist or a phantom. So once we have 2 ghosts it could possibly be, we hit the ghost tab and then we highlight them. So for a phantom, it needs to be, I need to catch it on the dots projector. If it's a poltergeist, I need ghost writing. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the dots projector. And the dots projector is going to be this thing right here. So we're going to grab that. And I'll set it down and then I'll look through the window. And if we get the ghost on the dots projector, then that means that we'll have 3 pieces of evidence to determine the type of ghost we are dealing with here. Alright, ghost. Come on now. Just gotta pay attention. The dots projector, it'll be like a green figure. So let's see if we get a ghost through the dots projector here. And while that's going, let's try and see if we can get the other type to ghostwriting. And this is the ghostwriting book. So for this is really cool. This is one of my favorite items to use because you lay the book down and then you just wait a little bit, and if the ghost uses it, the ghost will like fly up in the air the book will fly up in the air and the ghost will be writing into it. So I put the book on the bed. So we're gonna see. He opened up the closet again over there. So let's see what we got here. It's either gonna show up on the dots or it's gonna write in the book. So let's see here. Oh, he's standing right in front of that book. So let's see if he grabs it and starts writing into it. Oh, wow, that was fast. That was dots projector. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was really, really fast. But it was a dots projector. So the ghost is going to end up being a phantom. So we got 3 pieces of evidence. We got our 3 objectives. We got plenty of pictures. So now we can end the investigation. And if we guessed it right, we get $100. So let's see. All right, we got it. It was a phantom. So let's see, $100 for the ghost type, $30 for using incense, $25 for the motion sensor, $30 for firelight, $185 investigation bonus. All right, timed that by 3. Bone evidence, $25, $57 for the photos. A daily challenge, discover the ghost type, $100, and I got $1,292 right there. Almost level 91, but there you go. That's basically it for Phasmophobia. That's basically all you do. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got an understanding of what Phasmophobia is and what you do. It's very fun to play with other people. Like if you have friends that play this game on computer or Xbox or PlayStation, whatever it is, because this game is cross-play. I highly recommend playing with other people because it's a lot more fun. So I hope you enjoyed. This is Big G. I will see you in the next video. Peace.